Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Divine Intuition 666. So I'm going to just get right into the reading. Today is going to be about who you need to watch out for in your energy, any snakes in the grass, and what their intentions are. Just anything to be alert about, people, things, events, anything like that. This one's going to be for air signs, and I'm going to go ahead and go through all the elements, but this one's going to be for air. So let's go ahead and look for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what's in their energy they need to be aware of, and just information that's going to help you throughout the week, or the month. So just bear with me. I do have a little bit of a cold, but I'm still going to go ahead and do the reading anyways, because I just felt called to do that. I feel like it's important when I feel like there's messages that need to be said, that no matter what, it gets out there, and the people that need to hear it or want to hear it can definitely use it to their advantage. So, So for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what is it that they need to be aware of? Is there anyone in the energy that they should have their guard up to? I'm getting people that are solely focused on flirting and just talking to you for a relationship, but not really a deep one, just really for sexual pleasures. And just people that are going to put you in your head. Anyone that's going to love bomb you and make you feel good short term, and then ghost you and make it seem like it wasn't that serious. Definitely take your time in relationships or dating right now. No rushing, unless, that's a mutual thing that you decided to do with someone. But other than that, I feel like something about not rushing. Because you don't know what's the truth and what's not. And it's you can find out the truth when you give things time. Yeah, just not moving too fast. Because I have the Knight of Wands and then I got the 8 of Wands. So it's don't move too fast. Just slow it down and really look at who you're dealing with, who you're connecting with, who you're having relations with. It's just very important, because you just don't know people's intentions. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some Oracle that I created here. I have a whole huge deck of Oracle cards that I made out of flashcards. So I feel very connected to these. These are so very accurate most of the time. So let's go ahead and see for air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do they need to be aware of? Sleep. You need to get more rest. Not getting enough sleep could, maybe cause attitude problems or just impatience. So definitely don't let anyone disrupt your rest. Be careful with people trying to come back from the past and apologize, or people that you have cut off for very specific reasons, trying to just say they're sorry, and I'm hearing emotionally manipulate you back into their life. You need to give these people time, distance away from you and out of your life, so that you can focus on your goals. And I'm also getting these people could have slept on you during a specific time in your life, and then it's maybe now that you moved on, or that you're focused on other things, or maybe you're having a glow up, or just trying to really change your life. A lot of people are trying to pop up again, or just, I don't know, a lot of past people too. And I'm not sure if Mercury retrograde has ended or not, because I just can't remember the exact dates. But I know that a lot of people, exes, ex-friends, ex-partners, just anything like that, have been appearing for a lot of people. Be careful with someone that has a bad reputation. Very dark-spirited. Okay. Let me see. Who is this person with a bad reputation? Could be a friend or a lover. I think it's like an old friend or lover that has lied to you before. I think they're creating a bad reputation for themselves. Like, people are starting to become aware of their ways and their lies, and that they have major control issues. So it's like this person will lie, like, honestly, to whoever, just to get their way. It's almost giving pathological liar. So just be careful with people that will lie to make a narrative sound in favor of them, even if they're actually like the problem. And some people won't be honest, you know, about like what they've done. They're just kind of blaming everyone else. Something about deprogramming. Probably the mind. Like, I'm not sure if that's you or someone else. Okay, I think it's you. It's like maybe you had to deprogram your mind to stop liking certain people or trusting certain people. Yeah, or like rushing with partners that they really only wanted one thing, you know. They just wanted like sex, quick validation. They wanted an ego boost. They just ended up being very disappointing for you in life, and honestly, like, breaking your heart, or it's almost created like a defensiveness with you where you don't even want to trust certain people anymore. And they could have created a big tower moment in your life, like something just negative where they just left you stranded, ghosted you, made you feel unworthy, whatever. So you could have really, really had like a strong desire for this person in the past, and then you just had to, you know, teach yourself that like, this is not the kind of person that I want to have in my life, that I want to need or want, you know. It's just like, you want to change your type, I'm hearing. Just like have a different personality type that you like. It's not really about looks. It's just more about the actual person's intentions and morals and values. Yeah, this person really had you like in a very low part of your life. They could have really betrayed you. So that person could be wanting to come back, but it's like if they come back, it's really just, I don't know. It's not going to be healthy. They're either going to start conflict with you, lie as much as possible to try to manipulate you. And if that doesn't work, like, they'll take a fight, you know. It's like they just want attention. So don't even respond. Be honest with yourself is coming out. So be honest with yourself about how this person treated you, like what they've said to you that really was hurtful, and how they just didn't take accountability. Yeah, and how manipulative they were. This person's really, really dark, I would say. It's like they don't want to do the actual work and change as a person, so they rather like manipulate, whether it be with words, actual like magic, you know, doing spell work and all this other stuff, if you believe in that, to change the course of, you know, time, an event, because they just don't want to like do the work. They don't want to become a better person for anyone. So it's like, okay, well, if they won't come back to me, I'm going to force it. I'm going to do what I need to do to see if they would come back to me if I do burn a candle. I don't know. I feel like, so this person doesn't want to change their ways. Like, they don't want to stop doing something, whether it be something that has to do with their career, like the type of career they have. They don't want to stop it, even if it's like dangerous. Someone feels like they're running out of time. So it's like, I just feel like they feel like they need to use other forces to try to speed it up or force something to go their way. It's like this person does work quite a bit. Yeah, it's like this person's really disconnected from their spiritual side. It's like, it's just giving dark. Like they kind of gave up on life. They don't have much faith in anything. So like they just work a lot. They get money. They do hurt people. They don't really fulfill much promises, to be honest. And they feel like they can't switch. They can't switch up. I'm getting a rap song by Lil Tyler. It's called Stick to the Code. Like, I can't switch, I stick to the code. They don't want to switch up their career. So, you know, they could be involved in like a gang or something like that. Like, they just feel like they're not going to leave that dark life or leave that specific way of life for anyone. Even if it is the better choice, like safer, healthier for them. So, okay, someone's crying now. I mean, they could be them, because I have 10 of Swords here and crying oracle card. Avenge someone. So they feel like that could be you wanting to avenge someone as a collective air sign. Okay, so you getting your revenge is really just leaving this person out in the cold and gaining control back of your life. And so now this person's like crying about it, is upset. They're going to try to offer you love or money or whatever it is that they promised you before and they didn't give to you. Probably money, because money laundering came out. They could be into that. Just a lot of illegal type things, honestly. So I wouldn't even get involved if like certain person comes back. But Archangel Michael did come out. So like they're protecting you from this person. They're not going to let them try to come into your life and destroy anything. Yeah, no. Pluto, yeah. It'll be like major consequences for this person if they do try to come back. And yeah, if they try to ruin your 10 of Cups, because I feel like you're in a more emotionally satisfying state and you're way happier than you were before. This could be an ex-partner, honestly, woman or man, doesn't matter. But yeah, it's like they're really upset that you are happy and that you have what it is that you wanted from the beginning. Maybe it's something they didn't want to give to you, whether that be a family, just a really tight bond, you know, living together, creating a business together, anything like that. Like they just didn't want to give that to you. They went a different direction because they felt like they didn't want to betray someone else or their family or another partner. I'm not sure, but it's like they just didn't feel like you were worth changing for, you know. But now that you have moved on and like basically just are living a better life without them, I feel like they notice that and it's making them angry. Okay, who else do I need to talk about? Like, who is in the air signs energy that they need to watch for? Who should the air signs be cautious of in their life currently? Okay, a mother figure possibly. A mother figure? Wow, okay. This could be for some. I feel like maybe they feel left out in the cold. Because I have the 8 of Cups, the Empress, 5 of Wands. Maybe they feel like, okay, so you guys could argue quite a bit or fight a lot, disagree a lot. Sometimes you feel like maybe this mother figure is competitive with you or just, I mean, kind of jealous, honestly, like of just certain things that you talk about, you do. I don't know. That's just what's coming out. That's what's coming out. So let me see. Give me some oracle focused. So this mother figure is focused on something. Full moon. They could be very emotional right now. And then we have this card talking about nymph. So a nymph is a mythological spirit. It's female usually and it's associated with nature. So forests, rivers, mountains, or trees. They're known for their ethereal beauty, their youthfulness, and their innocence. So I feel like maybe there's a mother figure out there. This is not for all air signs, but for some Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out there, somebody has a mother that is quite jealous of them. Probably moving on with your life. I don't know. Something about smoking woods, smoking recreationally. Maybe they don't like that you smoke, or they could smoke a lot. Something about that, like they don't like it or something. But they're very focused on you. They see that you're like just connected to the universe, connected to nature. You're in tune with yourself. Maybe they're jealous of that. Maybe they're not that way. They're very out of tune with their spirituality, with their, I don't know. They're out of tune with something, and like they see that you're having no issues with it, and they're just wondering how they don't deserve you. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they don't feel deserving as a mother. I'm not sure. They have like self-worth issues. Okay, yeah, they have like an attitude problem. They I don't know. They have a poor way of thinking, very negative. It's almost coming off a little dark. Like they just, maybe things they've been through. The sun. So the sun, maybe you need to get more sun. Be in nature more. Or maybe this mother figure needs to be out in nature more. They just need to connect. Like something about their emotional state is, yeah, like they're going through a dark night of the soul possibly. Like they really need to analyze who they are. Yeah, it's just fated though, like that they go through this dark night of the soul with Libra energy here. Because it's like they've been living a lie for a long time. What is fraudulent about this mother? I need to get deeper, because it's like, what's so fraudulent about this mother figure? Something about the sun again came out, like in tarot came out. They're definitely, you're going to know that they're lying about something. Something's going to be revealed. Okay, something about how their relationship or is not what it seems, or something's like off. Somebody's trying to make a decision about something. They're kind of being a little secretive about it. What does this decision have to do with? Okay, so this mother could be like very judgmental and maybe controlling in a way. They could just be really opinionated. And it's like you really don't care to hear some of their opinions. They also could be judgmental of you having children. I feel like, yeah, something about you having kids, having a baby. Like they don't want you to. I don't know why they wouldn't want you to have a child. That's weird. Because why wouldn't this mother want the collective air signs to have a child? Because they feel like they're possessive over you. They don't want the attention. They want control. And I feel like the more of a stronger family dynamic that you have, the farther away that you get from them. Or like, I don't know, it's like you just take space from them. You don't need to be in their face all day because you have like a whole life, a whole family. And I feel like maybe they feel kind of like lonely when you do that. Because then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, work, home life, self-care. Like you're just focused on yourself. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're just going to be focused on saving money for your children and, you know, creating a good routine and dynamic for your household. Yeah, so I mean, I guess a mother figure, you just have to watch out if they do have any underlying feeling. Like this is a mother figure that acts like a victim a lot. Like they just pull the victim card for everything to try to make you feel bad for them. Why do they do that? Let me see. Something about their health. Maybe they feel like their health is kind of going, I don't know, downhill. So they want like more love and attention and affection from you as their child. Because maybe they're not receiving it in their life right now from maybe not the way that they want. So they're looking for some type of outlet. Like they work a lot. They're very much focused on work. 10 of Wands and King of Pentacles. yeah, they have a lot of responsibility. They have to make lots of decisions. Yeah, they're very disciplined, but they do have like toxicities. They have things that they're attached to that they need to let go of. And they really, it could be like drinking, smoking, like that came out earlier. Something that they do to numb themselves. And it you know, because they do have some type of emotional pain there, or heaviness. So it's like this mother figure does have love for you as, you know, the collective air signs, of course, but do they have issues? You know what I'm saying? Like inner childhood wounds? Yes. Like, do they struggle with being, you know, a victim and blaming others for a lot of things and not really seeing the truth in things, hiding their emotions and then having like underlying feelings, being very judgmental and opinionated? Yes, because there's some toxic things about them. They're very like, they're a risk taker too. Like maybe who they connect with, they're not connecting with people that are healthy for them. It's like they're connecting with people that have the capability of putting them in the 10 of swords, which is a very low energy. So it's just like something about emotional distractions. Okay, yeah. So moving on from that, who else do we need to watch out for? Hopefully that resonates with somebody. Just, you know, it's like not saying to like go ahead and be mean to these people. Honestly, it's just more like be aware of how people are not perfect. Like just because someone is nice to you, just because someone's older than you, just because there's somebody in your family that you love, a friend that you've loved and known for a long time, it does not mean that you need to go ahead and put your whole life in their hands or trust everything they say. I don't know. Like, you just got to be honest with yourself about how people are and act accordingly, you know? So, yeah. You know, and then if you see people changing and healing, then, I mean, obviously you can reanalyze, you know, those relationships. But for now, it's just like you don't want to just rush into with people that need a whole bunch of healing and they don't take accountability. Because it's like, it's no point. They're very immature. Yeah, it's just a lot of jealousy. Why am I getting the jealousy card a lot? Why am I getting that? Because you're like focused on work, making money. You're, I don't know, just a free spirit right now. Like you're not worried about other people and what they're doing. You're very much focused on just exploring life and discovering new things, meeting new people, going new places, maybe like discovering new hobbies that you like to do. Yeah, and it's just like maybe it's making people feel left out because like you're in your emperor energy. It's like you give off leadership. You give off, I know what I'm doing. I have it under control. I don't need someone babying me and telling me what to do every step of the way. Because it's like maybe you've discovered that you're more of a leader now, not a follower. Like you have your own inspiration. You don't need to take from others. You don't need to be influenced by others. Like you can literally just use your own creativity, your own energy to do what you need to do. And yeah, and maybe it's making you like push people away because we have the 5 of Wands reversed. So it's like you're just trying to just agree to disagree with people and keep your distance. You don't want any conflict or drama in your life. Anyone that can't control their emotions with the Chariot in reverse, they can't, like, they're just really arrogant. I'm hearing also ignorant. Like they just don't know how to control their mind. Like they're just super... It's giving selfish. It's like when they don't get the attention they want, when they don't hear what they want to hear, they feel like, oh, well, I don't know. It's like they might want to be manipulative or they talk crap. They do something that it's like they makes them feel low about themselves, you know? But yeah. What else does the air signs need to watch out for? Somebody who wants, okay, so someone has a revengeful spirit around you. It's a fake friend. Okay, who is this fake friend? For Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is this fake friend? who's this fake friend around Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? The Devil reversed. That's the Hangman. 8 of Pentacles reversed. And the High Priestess. It's just like somebody who has no sense of direction. Like they just, I don't know. They're trying to, they want control over people, things, but they really don't have it. And they feel like stuck because they just don't feel inspired. They don't have any motivation to do certain things. Maybe they see that you have motivation, you're pushing through, and it makes them feel some type of way. They feel like maybe you're in your like divine energy. If you're a man, you're, in your divine masculine energy. And if you're a woman, you're in your divine feminine. So it's just like, and whatever, I don't know. It's just like they feel like you've been quiet. You haven't been saying much. They feel like it's like they're saying you're manipulative, but really they are the ones that are manipulative. And because they're hiding that they're really jealous and insecure. It's like they don't really like that you're confident. Because it makes them feel like empty inside. Like they don't know how to have a certain amount of self-love for themselves. So they don't have to feel this way about others. It's kind of weird. Because it's just like, it's not really anything to do with what you're doing. Like, it's just like, these people are just, they're really, they need help. They need healing. They need love. Because it's just like, love wins in the end. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you just can't be the one to sit there and baby them and emotionally support them through every single thing. And it's like, you need to get your life together. You need to focus on you. And these people don't care that you're focused on you because they feel like, oh, when you focus on yourself, you're selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't take it as this person loves themselves and they're putting time and effort into themselves. They look at it more black and white, like they're picking themselves over me. Like it's very odd because it's like, why would you ever pick a whole nother person over yourself unless it's literally like your child? But I mean, I don't know. It's just really weird. It's like almost like a toxic obsession. Okay, something about who their name is. Like, yeah, this person thinks that like they're definitely watching you. They think that you have like a what do they think? Okay, so I feel like they think that you have a dark spirit, like they judge you, maybe your spirituality or something like that, because they're trying to figure out how you know certain information or something like that. You're familiar with this person though, you already know their name, something about getting caught up. So you don't want to chill with this person anymore because they don't tell the full truth. Like they don't tell you the full story. And you feel like it's shady. Something's weird about it. What else? They could say I love you a lot. They could be actually really nice. So that's even more scary when you have someone that is in your face telling you that they love you and that they care for you and you're their best friend, or you're so close with them, or just being kind of like, I don't know, extra. And then whole time, like they're jealous of you. They're insecure. They judge everything you do. They talk about things that you do. They overanalyze everything you do. And it's not for the better. It's not for the good. Like they genuinely want to find something negative about you because they feel low about themselves. And it's really sick, honestly. Something about a necklace. Okay, so somebody could have like an Anubis necklace or like an Egyptian necklace. I have one that's Anubis, and I also have an amethyst necklace on right now. Tell me about a necklace. Something about being a housewife. Maybe you are focused on like your family. And okay, robbery. So yeah, this person is like weird. Like they pocket watch. Like they watch the little things that you don't think they're watching. So it's like if you have new jewelry on, they're watching that. If you have a new house, they're watching that. Like very, very odd. Yeah. And it's like maybe you have already removed yourself from this person's life. And if you haven't, they're going to be distraught when you do that. But it's necessary because it's just not safe to have someone that is giving spy energy. Like, are you a secret agent? Like, why are you watching everything I do? You know what I'm saying? Why are you analyzing everything I do? What about the necklace? What is the evil eye? Yeah, they judge when you get new things, new jewelry, so it's like I wouldn't talk about, I mean, you can talk about whatever you want. You can brag about whatever you want, 30-30 on the timer. But I wouldn't, until you figure out who this friend is that you shouldn't be trusting. Excuse me. I wouldn't be bragging about things you have because it's like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep that private, keep it safe, keep it under wraps. Because this person is like definitely give you the evil eye. But it's like you have some type of amulet that is protective or some type of jewelry piece that is like a spiritual thing, whether it's like with God or like your ancestors could have gave you something. That there's something that someone is like, I don't know. Yep, I see bracelet. So it's either a bracelet or a necklace. It could be a ring as well. I would just keep it safe because like people definitely are thieves out here. You just don't know people, So how will Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius know who this person is? 31-31 on the timer as I'm saying this. They could be a Gemini as well, or they could have like air in their chart, even though like they could be a Gemini or they could be a different sign but have Gemini in their chart. Or it could be specifically Geminis for this. Like something about third party. They could have a lot of third parties. They could date a lot. They have a lot of ups and downs in their life. How would they know who this is? Urgent care. They could be kind of needy. Maybe have some type of health issue. Something about food. They could like food. Or something about chocolate. They could like chocolate. Or maybe it could be their complexion. They could be like brown skin. But they're corrupt. Something about them is just corrupt. It's not right. There's just, yeah. Crystals could be significant. Maybe you are into crystals. Or they heard that you are into stuff like that. I don't know. Something about love bombing. They could love bomb a lot. Another thing I'm getting is like they could be a fake spiritualist. Like they could say they like certain spiritual things, but like they're not really interested in it at all. They just say that to connect with others or like, I don't know, to be trending. Something about, I don't know, just weird. But anyways, what else should I let the collective know for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Because I feel like there's a little bit more that needs to be looked at, like who they need to watch for. Somebody who has a fiery passion for you. So it's like even if someone's coming back from the past and they really, really have a strong attachment and connection to you, it doesn't necessarily mean it's safe to go back to them or associate with them. What will happen if Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius goes back to this person that has this passion for them? Booed up. So it's like you could probably start a relationship with this person and then what? Aquarius, they could be an Aquarius or you could be an Aquarius. Chaos. See, I knew something negative was gonna come out eventually. I was just like, yeah. It's like, yeah, it'll start off really hot and heavy and then it's like it'll end even quicker. Like it'll end in a total disaster. Yeah, something about having positive energy. But it's like this person will keep you on your toes. Like you don't ever know what's going to happen with them. They're not consistent. They're not really trustworthy. They could have a blue collar job. So it's like they seem like they're a good person. Because, they seem a little stable. It doesn't seem horrible from the outside looking in. But, I mean, when you really look at this person, they have issues with anger. Like they could be pissed off if you reject them. What's going to happen if Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius rejects this person who has a fiery passion for them? Ooh. They might start acting like a simp for you. Like, they're going to be jealous because they're going to feel like you have somebody else. if you deny them. They're going to try to like compliment you, make you feel good, do whatever it takes. Like I said, emotional manipulation. That's a very important topic right now. Like a lot of people around you are going to say whatever it takes to get you to feel a certain way, even if you know in your soul, in your heart, in your mind, you spoke to God about it, you spoke to other people about it, you know exactly how you feel about someone, but they're going to do whatever it takes to make you change your mind on that, because they don't want you to know that they don't have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want you to know that they're immature. This person could be from Louisiana, or you could be. Yeah. Something about, they could have kids. They could be a dad. You know, they have a nice job, whatever. But it's just, something's just not, they have secret love and adoration for you. But it's just like, why is it a secret? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you either have somebody else in the picture, so that's why it's a secret, or you're just weird. Like, you don't want to be, I don't know, seen with someone. It's just odd. Like, that's not a love that you want, you know. They want to have this passion for you behind closed doors. That's, I mean, you gotta have to have some type of value for yourself for you to not let that happen. You gotta love yourself to know, like, hey, I don't want to be with someone that doesn't even want to be seen with me, that hides things, that hides me, that acts like they're the victim. You know they don't deserve you. So that could be that person. Okay, we got 1212 and bad health. Someone could have, so watch out for someone with bad health. Who's really like fickle with their energy, and they're very focused on money. They maybe have the grass is greener syndrome. So this is probably that same person. Yeah, and they're holding a grudge because you left them out in the cold. But it's like they left you out in the cold first, definitely. Him. So it could be a masculine energy. And yeah, who was like a shapeshifter. They changed up their personality. They changed up their intentions. They lied to you. They said whatever they needed to say to get close to you. You know, and tell me about bad health. 10 of Cups and evidence. I don't know. Something about their health. It could be having to do with a family, a relationship. There's evidence of them having a health issue, or like something about letting someone know. They want to let you know. Okay, toxic mother came out. Like I was talking about earlier. So like I said, watch out for a toxic mother who has some issues. This person could have a toxic mother, and like they just have a weird relationship with their mom. It just doesn't add up. It's very controlling. Something about having dirt on somebody. You could have dirt on this person. Like you already know all the dirty deeds they have done to you and others, and you just don't want to be a part of it. You have all the evidence that you need about this person. And it's like, you could probably not even like their mom. Like something about their mother was very toxic, so you don't even want to associate with them. Like, cause it's like, you already know you would never want to deal with something like that anyways. They feel guilty for what they've done to you or how they treated you in the past. So yeah, I wouldn't go back to this person or even give them the time of day, honestly. Like, just block these people. There's no reason why you need to have these type of people stalking your page and worried about what you're doing. I mean, if they figure out a way, like making fake accounts, that's on them. I mean, if that's what they want to do with their life, then that's great. You know, wonderful. Keep it up, even though there's so much other things you could do. But yeah, what's the ending message for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Anything I need to end off with? Something about fragrances. Think about treating yourself with fragrances. Like, people don't like that you smell good. That's so weird. Evil eye, fragrance, talking with their eyes. So people give you like weird looks. Maybe you feel like a lot of people just stare at you and you're just so curious to know like why. It's because you smell good, or they like could be jealous, or something about giving. They like your hair. They like how you look. Somebody could have long hair. We have 666. That could be coming up for you a lot. People feel like you're enlightened, like you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of consciousness, and a lot of information to give. That could be what that give means. They also see like they feel like you're married, or they want to know if you're married or if you're dating someone. So that could be like potential like love interest. But yeah, I feel like honestly, like people can sense that you're spiritually protected. Something about Osiris, a lot of Egyptian energy is coming out. So maybe you like have a attraction to Egypt and all the gods and just the artwork. And yeah, something about that is significant. Because like I know I have a tattoo on my arm that's the pyramid. And I have lots of jewelry that's like spiritual type jewelry or Egyptian style, you know. So yeah, it's like people notice that and they like it. Some people feel like a good energy when they're around you, and then some people feel low. We got the word peon, like they feel like they're beneath you, even though they really shouldn't. I'm not sure why people just can't focus on valuing themselves versus comparing, but that's what people do. So just watch out for any friendships and even in relationships, because some people's partners do this to them where they compare and act like it's a competition and they get jealous, and it's very odd. But yeah, just be careful with that. And then anyone that's like trying to tempt you, you know, it's like there's nothing deep about it. It's very surface level temptation, lustful. Yeah, just be careful with that. Anyone who's trying to manipulate you to get close to you, but it's like really they're actually revengeful, or they're upset and they don't have an emotional control. Yeah, especially if you have children, I would just, you know what I'm saying? It is important that you really get strict about who is in your life, because you don't want dangerous snakes in your grass when you have kids to protect. And it's not just like literal, like their actual energy. Like you need to protect their energy. If you have a household, like protecting anyone who steps in the door, like you need to protect the energy of the house, because you don't know everyone's true intentions. You don't know their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't heal from their past pain. So the only thing they feel like they should do is kind of let that anger and that pain out on others. And you don't want that kind of person around your kids, around you, you know, spreading all that negative energy in your home. So just be careful with people like that as well. Okay, and I think that I'm going to end this reading. Hopefully this was good information for anyone that wants to know how to protect themselves from certain people in their life. You know, this is not no fear-mongering reading. So if you feel that way, like, you know, please don't. Like, it's really honestly something to feel powerful, because knowledge equals power. If you don't know something, how can you be prepared for it? So it's better that you're actually aware of snakes in your grass, you know, family members you can't trust, you know, and even just not trust, but like have boundaries with, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to fully cut people off, but if you feel like you need boundaries, then, you know, do what you need to do. Speak up, say what you need to say, because it's important for you to feel comfortable in your life, for you to protect yourself, protect your family, protect your children, protect your belief system, in your faith. It's all about making decisions that aren't based on others' opinions. And I feel like that's a major thing that we need to focus on this year and all of next year, 2026, because I just feel like, you know, it's time that we love ourselves, give ourselves more, you know, grace for the mistakes we made, but also from the mistakes we made, we need to learn and then act accordingly, make different decisions. Don't let those same people back into your life. Don't let those same people lie to you and make you think a certain way when you in your heart know exactly why they're here, or exactly why they've said what they said, or they did what they did. Like, you definitely know there's more to it, you know? So, yep. Hopefully you like this reading. You can comment, like the video, subscribe to this channel, because it's literally a new channel. And I will be posting a lot more, like several times a day. So yeah, thank you so much for listening if you made it through this whole video.